stop for the sun from shining.
Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thanks for joining me today for this week's Pick a Card Weekly Tarot reading. And it is for the week commencing Monday, 12th of July 2021. And it's really very simple. Just pick a number now between 1 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First number that pops into your head right now. Okay, you can have more than one number if you wish. If you have 5 numbers, it will be a interesting week indeed if you have all of these influences to process. Let's go to the board now. Here we are. And here are the cards. I've already pre-shuffled them. I've already done this on Facebook this morning. But here we go again on YouTube. A fresh new shuffle. If you have been watching on Facebook, you can do this again. You may get more clarification for your issue. I'm going to take that one because it's sticking its head out. Knees. How are your knees? I'm feeling particularly aches and pains, particularly the right knee. Where in your life has there been a masculine figure? It could be a woman who is sort of a bit masculine, but more likely it's a man. And he has been particularly stubborn in his viewpoints, very sort of difficult when he's in his stubborn moods, okay? Perhaps there's an issue with lower back pain, either his lower back pain or your lower back pain as well, and your knee. Okay, let's see what card comes up. It's the Two of Wands. This is fabulous for releasing restrictions. If you've had problems with your knees or your lower back, maybe there's a message there for you. But this is all about stepping outside the confines of conformity, programming, the way you've been brought up, what your parents said you should and shouldn't do, and the messages you got when you went to school about what you shouldn't and shouldn't do, and what society tells you about how to act, rather than just being authentic. It's very difficult when you've been programmed to, and we all have. We've all been programmed on a sort of individual level, but also on a societal level. So this depends on the country you come from, and certain countries are programmed in certain ways. And so I did hear, her name just escapes me at the moment, but the woman who defected and escaped from North Korea, and she came to the West, she came to the US, and she had to learn to think because she had been programmed in such an extreme way. She didn't realize that she could actually think and be free inside her own head. That's what this is about. Getting outside those sort of mores, those cultural mores that have been laid down in whatever country we come from. And this is also about self-expression. You'll see here, is it something like, not Naomi Park, her name is sort of just right at the tip of my consciousness. Park, Naomi Park, or some name like that. It's not Naomi, but it's a name like that. It might be Miomi or something. Anyway, this is all about self-expression because she's in blue. She also takes action, so she doesn't just think about escaping her confines. She actually takes action, and she does it. Okay, she's got a stick of sage here for cleansing the area, and the earth is here in a balloon. Maybe that's some sort of reminder about the practical aspects, but this is, even though it's wands, which is all very fiery and spiritual and motivational, there's a lot of practical energy in this card. Okay, that's card number 1. Card number 2. Closing my eyes now. What do I see? Okay. What do I see? I'm still on that girl. I can see her. Well, she's a woman, really. I can see her in spirit talking. Okay. Card number 2. I want to get on to 2 now. Okay. Are you going too fast? A chaotic, busy sort of week coming up. There's a card that's just come out. and it's the Empress card. Maybe you feel like you have a lot to do this week. The Empress is excellent for rearing children and also fertility, pregnancy, and because of this fertility aspect, it's great for creativity as well. You'll see she also takes action too. She doesn't just, think about it or feel the energy, the motivation to do it. She does it. The Empress is a beautiful card for achieving and also for balancing that with feelings, nurturing, caregiving, kindness, generosity, okay, motherhood. You'll see the apple here in her hand, which suggests that she has some sort of self-knowledge as well. And even though, that goes back to Adam and Eve, Eve eating the apple. Of course, it wasn't an apple because the apples didn't grow in that area. It was probably a pomegranate or something like that. But it was all about self-knowledge. Wife, mother, companion, warmth and devotion. And she really can balance her emotions and practicality. All right. It's a lovely card. Card number 3. Card number 3. Let's see what comes out. No. Okay, that one. All right. I'm just having a rush of energy on the right side of my forehead, the front of my head, and you may find yourself releasing some energies, especially ideas. Some ideas that you thought that were useful, maybe they're not. Maybe their time is over and done and they belong to another era, maybe the 1960s or, sometime like that. The card that comes up is the 7 of Swords. This is about ideas. It's like burning what I can feel in my head on the right side. It might be about gender roles because it is the right-hand side. It's not the middle of my head or the left, the right. It's about males and the role that males play in your life. And it's just rushing energy. So this is like something that's going to happen quite quickly. You'll see here she's looking back. Traditionally, this is called Thief in the Night card. Somebody has stolen something from you. Yes, it could be an item, a physical item, but it's more likely to be something like self-respect, self-esteem, self-confidence. She's moving away from that situation now and she's just looking back. And as she is, she's moving, she's putting these swords in the ground. So she's earthing some idea as a result of what happened to her in the past. So she might decide, I'm never going to let that situation happen again. And she's very practical about it. So she might come up with a plan. Okay, if I go into a room and I feel like that when I meet a new man, then I know he's trouble. I'm going to avoid a lot of grief and not even, talk to him if I get a certain feeling or something like that, Here we have these tents. They can indicate travel, but usually they indicate chakras opening up. So this is actually a beneficial card. I don't like the traditional negative connotations with this Thief in the Night business. She's got these bright yellow legs. That says to me that she's making progress and moving forward. Look, it's not all perfect, but there's definite progress being made. All right, card number 4. Card number 4. I get silver. So this is about the feminine, the divine feminine. I see the colour silver, very blingy, glittery sort of light in front of me while I'm doing this. Let's go with that card there. And, oh yes, we've got the white unicorn here. I actually see a white horse, which suggests horsepower, and it's coming to you from spirit. That's the white. Okay, so quite a high spiritual energy here, which will empower you. Well, this is very interesting because it's a hangman. And are you waiting for something to happen? Because that's what this is about. It's like something's finished, you got out of a situation or a situation ended, and now you're waiting for a new situation. But I do want to draw your attention to the fact that while you're in this very necessary stage, it's not a matter of waiting and nothing's happening. It's waiting and something is happening, and that is you are being empowered in this time. Okay, there's a lot of growth happening here. Look at these green leaves growing, and that suggests that when you open the next chapter of your life book, it can be a whole new story where you're creatively expressing yourself. Look at all of this blue and taking action. Not quite the right time yet, but it will be soon enough, okay? The right time is coming. Won't happen overnight, but it will happen. Card number 5. Okay, let's go with that one on top. Closing my eyes, what do I see? Okay, I'm in a forest, but there's like a children's playground. There's a lot of trees around. This could be your family. It's either just you or you and your family, because trees are like family tree. And there's kids here playing on swings and having a bit of fun. And so you may consider this week doing that, going out with some friends and socialising, time to have some fun, if you pick card number 5. And it might be fun at home with your family if you're not going out. Here's the inner child though, the rocking horse. So try and find ways this week where you can be on your own or with others, but you're having some fun. This card, the 10 of Cups, is the end of a cycle again, because it's a 10 and a brand new cycle coming. But it's about nurturance, motherly love. Maybe one of your friends is like your own mother in some way, or maybe your daughter is like your own mother in some way. Kindness, generosity, helping people. Okay, it's a beautiful, kind energy. All right, so we've got 2 major arcanas there, 7 of Swords, 2 of Wands, and 10 of Cups. A nice sort of balanced week, not too much chaos, and lovely things are happening. Now I'm just going to close my eyes and see if there's anything else that I can tell you for this week. Thanks for joining me. Let's just have a look here. I've got the ocean, and there's an ocean liner. So this is like you navigating the waters of your subconscious, making good speed. The word I get is brisk, and the water's not exactly smooth. It's not glass smooth, but it's pretty smooth. So, you know, you're making good speed. It's not too choppy. It's actually feeling exhilarating. If I put myself on that ship and stand there and I can feel the wind in my hair, it's exhilarating. So this week, some interesting things going to happen. There's a woman here with a crown on her head. It looks like Marquisite. Now, in the old days, you never see Marquisite anymore. I don't know why. But in the old days, Marquisite was quite a sort of fashionable thing to have, and it was like these little sort of darker cut crystals embedded in, I don't know, a darker sort of background, and they would radiate the light, of course, and that's what you're doing. You may have come out of a difficult situation, but you're radiating the light. And particularly because it's on the head, it's all about the things that go on in the head. So your ideas, your intuition here with your third eye, and also what you speak. So radiating light, good on you. Okay. Now the world is not flat, but I am seeing a flat earth, and I am seeing things fall off the flat earth. And that just feels to me like if you believe that the world is flat, there could be some things fall off the world this week. Whatever that means to you, I don't know. I don't believe that the world is flat, because I've been around the world 3 times, I think. 3 times. And you can see when you're at 38,000 feet, you can see the line of the horizon, and it is an arc. So I'll just let you know that from my personal experience. They're showing me a sword. This means cut out whatever belief systems, whatever ideas that don't fit anymore, just cut them out of your consciousness. and just say, well, I'll put that down to posterity. I didn't understand why, and I even have these things. There's some things I don't understand why they've happened either, and so, well, I'm moving on because that's what's happening. People are moving on this week, so a lot of progress to be made. Okay, so that's it, everyone. I hope you found it a bit useful. If you're new, please subscribe and consider doing that, and hit that notification bell right now. If you're a regular, it would be great if you left a like or shared this on your social media as well. Have a wonderful week, everyone. I'll be back shortly with the Virgo August horoscope. Okay, thanks again, and bye for now.
Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.